Imagine waking up tomorrow and realizing that for years, the banks have been hiding the real way to build wealth from you. They've pitched premium accounts, sold you overpriced funds, and pushed flashy credit cards with useless perks. But behind the scenes, they've always known the truth. If you followed their advice, you'd never escape the rat race. While you were saving pennies, they were making billions off your ignorance. In this video, you're about to uncover the brutal truth about investing, the part banks never want you to hear. And the scariest part, they're hoping you don't make it to the end, because if you do, your life will never be the same. What's even more terrifying is that most people don't even realize they're being manipulated. From your very first paycheck, you're pushed to open a bank account. You're told to trust managers dressed up like financial advisors, when in reality, they're just glorified salespeople. They say they're managing your money, but they're really securing their bonuses. Meanwhile, you're made to feel guilty for not saving enough, like it's your fault for not being disciplined. But guess what? It's not. The system was designed to make you lose. And if you don't see that now, you'll keep feeding the very machine that's keeping you broke. If you're ready to break free from this trap, tired of seeing your money vanish while everyone else gets rich, then hit that subscribe button right now. On this channel, we expose what the wealthy already know, the stuff schools never taught you. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and smash that like button. This is your financial turning point. Let's start with a simple question. Why do banks make so much money while you're struggling to save anything by the end of the month? The answer lies in how the system is built. Banks are companies. And like any company, their goal is profit. When you deposit money into a savings account, they turn around and lend that same money out at sky-high interest rates and pay you crumbs in return. Literally. They might lend your money out at 10% interest while giving you just 0.5% in return. And somehow, they sell that to you as security. Security for who? Certainly not for you. It's security for them. Now let's talk about investment funds, specifically the ones sold by banks. Most of these funds come loaded with management fees, performance fees, entry fees, exit fees. It's like death by 1,000 cuts. Say the fund earns 12% a year, subtract 3% in fees, then taxes, then penalties if you withdraw too early. In the end, you're lucky to beat inflation. Meanwhile, your bank manager earns a nice commission just for roping you in. It's a win-lose game. They win, you lose. And here's the kicker. They make you think you're making a smart move. And then there's retirement. How many times have you heard that a private pension plan is a smart idea, but no one tells you the real story? Those investments are locked away with low liquidity, sky-high fees, and returns that are downright pathetic. While your money is sitting there doing almost nothing, the bank is reinvesting it in high-yield assets and pocketing the difference. Decades later, when you finally withdraw it, it's barely enough to survive. And that's when it hits you. You are playing a rigged game your entire life. But this video isn't just a rant. It's a blueprint for escape. Starting now, you'll learn how to flip the script, and it all begins with real financial education. Let's talk about investment vehicles that actually make sense. For example, ETFs, low-cost index funds that mirror major indexes like the S&P 500. They give you exposure to the world's top companies with built-in diversification and long-term growth. So why don't banks recommend them? Because they can't slap high fees on ETFs. There's no fat commission in it for them. Another game changer, REITs. Real estate investment trusts that pay out monthly dividends. With REITs, you can invest in commercial buildings, shopping centers, and logistics properties. You get passive income without needing millions. And the best part? You can start with less than $100, but your bank manager won't tell you that. Why? Because they get paid to sell fixed deposits, insurance bundles, and other deadweight products. Stuff that makes them rich, not you. Now let's talk about the most powerful concept in investing, compound interest. Warren Buffett didn't become a billionaire by winning the lottery. He understood two things: how compound interest works and how to be patient. So why do banks encourage you to buy everything on credit, to live in debt? Simple. When you're paying interest, they're earning it. They want you financing that new iPhone for 24 months, but every time you do that, you're sabotaging your future. Compound interest works against you when you're in debt, but flip the script and it becomes your greatest ally. Want to escape this trap? Here are 3 practical steps you can take today. Step 1. Stop asking your bank for investment advice. Use independent brokerage platforms with low fees and full transparency. Step 2. Build a basic but solid portfolio. Mix ETFs, blue-chip stocks, REITs, and real fixed-income products like US Treasury bonds or 888 corporate bonds. Step 3. Reinvest everything. Don't take the gains out. Let compound interest work its magic. That's how a snowball turns into an avalanche. And here's a bonus tip. Be extremely careful who you follow online. A blue checkmark doesn't mean credibility. A suit and tie doesn't mean integrity. Today, many so-called financial gurus are nothing more than digital salesmen. Sponsored by banks, fintechs, or insurance companies, they promote whatever product pays the fattest commission. They'll smile into the camera, show off their rented cars, flash lifestyle vlogs in Dubai, but behind the scenes, they're feeding you the exact same system we've exposed throughout this video. That's why you must train your radar for real value. Real educators show numbers. They teach you how to fish instead of just handing you a fish for a fee. Real mentors give you frameworks, not fantasies. So here's what to do. Follow creators who actually invest their own money, who share real case studies, who disclose their wins and their losses. Invest in books that made it past trends. Pay for courses taught by people who have skin in the game. And most importantly, filter everything, even this video. Don't just believe, verify. Critical thinking is your most profitable skill in the age of information. If you're still here, you've just done something that 90% of people never do. You finished the damn thing. That alone makes you different. You're no longer just a spectator in this financial circus. You're stepping into the ring with your eyes open. So here's a personal invitation. Subscribe to this channel, but don't do it just to see another video. Do it as a commitment that every week you'll feed your mind with strategies that actually work. No fluff, no empty motivation, just raw, powerful insights that help you invest smarter, earn consistently, and live a life where money becomes a tool, not a trap. And while you're at it, hit the like button. Not for me, but to tell the algorithm, I want more of this, more truth, more clarity, less noise. This is your journey. And every time you click play on the right video, you're rewriting your future. Before we close, I want to leave you with one final uncomfortable question, and I want you to sit with it for a moment. Will you keep trusting a system that profits from your ignorance, or will you finally choose to take full control of your financial destiny? Because make no mistake, that's exactly what's at stake. Not just money, but time. Not just returns, but freedom. And that decision starts now. If this video opened your eyes, don't keep it to yourself. Share it. Send it to someone who still thinks their bank manager is a financial guru. To that friend who says investing is too risky while losing value every year to inflation. To your sibling, your parents, anyone you care about, because the truth, once known, creates a ripple effect, and if enough of us stop feeding the system, we can finally break it. And just remember, the game doesn't change for those who wait. The game changes for those who move, for those who study, question, experiment, and refuse to settle for scraps. So, make that decision. Be the one in your circle who turns knowledge into wealth. And I'll see you in the next video, where the truth gets even deeper and your strategy gets even stronger.